guys, welcome back to Created Rocks with Dan the Rockman. In this episode, I've got a fun surprise. It was the funnest but weirdest rock hunt I've ever been on. And so you'll find out later on in the video why. But I got a couple cool rocks I want to show you. I'm going to cut up on the slab saw. And so this one right here, this one is like really, it's hard to tell when it's not wet, but it's super kind of like opal white even. And so I think I'm going to cut it this way, maybe at the end this way, but I'm not quite sure. But this is the one I really like a lot. It was a cool find of the day. You can kind of see this agate banding on both sides, like here and a little, where else? Yeah, a little here. So I'm thinking I might try to cut it at this angle to get most of the banding cut open as opposed to this way. But then again, I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do it. So I'll have to figure that out when I cut it, because I want to really have this banding show up really well if I can. So, all right, I'll show you what it looks like after it's cut. All right, let's go. Okay, guys, here's the first rock that I wanted to cut. And in it, I said it was kind of white like opal. I just meant that in a general sense of it, it was white and shiny in the water. It didn't have any iridescence like opal. But when I cut it open, it did have a little neat feature to it. It had like this little, I don't know, this little pocket of crystal. I'm not sure what it is, if it's quartz or what it is. But this looks like there's banding here, but I don't think it's actually banding. I think it's just the material that it's in. So that's really pretty looking. And then this is what it looks like from the cut piece here. See if it shows. This way is better. There we go. And then here's this one right here on the other side. Again, it's just the little pockets of crystal here in the corners with that base material in the middle. And that's what it looks like on the inside. It's kind of neat. It might look better polished up. I don't know if I'll do that one day. But all right, let's look at the next rock. All right, guys, here's the second rock I wanted to cut up and show you. Now, this one was really pretty. It had like a lot of that kind of, I don't know, it was like the banding on the outside of it here. But later I found out that that banding part was only just a little part of it on the very top part. It didn't run all the way through. So it wasn't as cool as I thought it'd be, but it's still kind of neat looking. So here was one of the corner pieces. And I really like this one just because it's got the three different kind of couple base materials in the middle. I thought they look really pretty. I think they'd be really pretty polished up. But this is this one right here. This is the other corner piece of it. But again, it's really cool. This is what this one looked like. This was the middle part of the rock. Unfortunately, my saw, I didn't have enough to grab to actually cut. I wanted to cut this one more in the middle. I think that would have been a really cool slab to cut. But either way, it came out neat. You can kind of see, I don't know so much through this. This one's a little too thick to see. But on the slab I've got right here, like this is really, really pretty. This would be really pretty polished up. But look at this. I thought this was really pretty. You can kind of see those. I don't know if you can see it. I can see it, but you kind of see these little bandings in here. A little kind of opaque. Let's see if you can see that better. Yeah, see, there you go. I thought that was really pretty. And then this was here's the other side of it. Pretty little slab. And then this one here too. This came out kind of neat. Let's see if I can, you can see a little through this, but not tons. So there we go. That was that rock. I think I definitely would like to maybe polish this guy up one day. Maybe a couple other ones. And maybe in the comments below, maybe tell me what you think. Like, just the way my slab saw is set up, how could I get that last cut in? Tell me what you think, because I could use some advice on it. Okay, guys, here's the strange and really cool thing that happened on my rock hunt. I found 2 lost puppies, and what we think happened at the end is they were kind of drop-offs. That's what our vet was thinking. But I found this cute little, oh, come here. They're both girls, And they're looking so much bigger. I had to do this episode before they got too big. But this is Sandie, and she's just got some really pretty coloring. And then this is Cleo. She's also really sweet and lovable. They're both sisters, and it's kind of neat how it all worked out, because when I was done rock hunting with my daughter, I purposely went in the direction that I found them, because it's actually out of my way, but I wanted to show my daughter something on the ride home. And then I found these two little girls, and they were so, like, they hadn't been fed for a while, and they were just, you could see their ribs, and it was funny. I brought them home. We decided maybe we better not keep them, so I tried to take them to the animal shelter, and even though it was their hours of operation on the weekend, they didn't have enough staff, so I couldn't drop them off. And then we kept them for a whole week. There are a couple websites or Facebook groups that you can help find lost dogs, their owners, but no one responded. The vet thinks we were in the country, so they were probably drop-offs, is what my vet was thinking. But I even went in the area where we found them. There's no posters of lost puppies, and so we just decided to keep them. We were going to try to just keep one, not both, because Sandie was kind of mean at first, but I think she was just scared. And then after being here a couple days, about a week with us, she was super sweet. And so because we really didn't want to get rid of one and keep the other, because they were so close together. But even my wife, she had a friend, and she didn't want one of the puppies because it was a puppy. So as soon as that happened, we knew we had to keep them both. So there we go. I went rock hunting, and I came back with a little puppy farm. Because the funny thing is, he's not here, but Theo, we just got a puppy just, a few months ago. And he's like a real big old dog puppy. And so between him and we got a little tiny guy who's like almost 14 years old. So we really have like a puppy farm. And so it was kind of fun to have that happen, though. I think it was a God thing, because all the things worked out so we can keep them both. All right, guys, I'm going to praise Jesus with the rocks and praise him for all he's made. Bye.